Hello guys, how are you doing guys? My name is Frank, and today guys I'm back again with another video guys. If you're watching me for the first time, please subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber who do always come back to watch me, thank you so much. I always appreciate your love guys. Yes, on today's video guys I'm back again in the farm, and as you can see, this is the pathway, right? Yeah. Now I'm back again to the maize farm, but on today's video I came to inspect because the other land of ours, this side, it is for this season. This land is it was let to rest. Yeah, so we are not cultivating on this land this season, but on this one we did put maize. This one right here, if you can spot it well. Yeah, this one. Now this one we put maize, but now that we put maize, and the reason of coming here, actually this one is empty. Now when this one is empty, people do graze here. Yeah, and normally when the schools are closed, in most cases you'll find that these are kids. There are kids who come to graze here. You can see they have let animal graze this napier, so they can easily let animals graze into the farm. So that's why you always come to check out how the farm is doing. And in most cases, I told you guys, I always have the stick. Actually, when you're walking around the village, I do encourage people to have this one. You know, things may happen. Yeah, things may happen, and as you can see, so in the maize, you never know what is coming from that maize or from any other farm. Yeah, and this maize, I can't say it did well. It did not do well, because by this time, this one is supposed to be big enough. Yeah, but now for that it did not do well. You can see the size is small. Now because the size is small, let me show you this one. You see, you can check on that. So the size is too small. You can't even manage to sell it to the people who want it. You can spot this one. Now this one is this was supposed to be the good size of it, but now people ask what happened. Actually, the rain has been away. The rain has been away for a week. Yes, a week now. That is one of the biggest reason why this one didn't do well. And it did not do well because after top dressing, the maize needs at least, oh guys, that one is is a maize. That one is a millet farm. Yeah, for those who haven't seen millet in the farm, maybe if I take some steps back, I'll show you this, how the millet looks like. I know some of you don't farm, some of you don't do farming, so knowing how millet looks like is a problem. But don't worry, I got you buddy. You see, that is millet. Yes, that is how millet looks like when it is in the farm. I got this for you. This is now millet. You can spot that. So the rain has been away for quite some time. I think a week now. So maize, after, as I was saying, maize after top dressing, it needs rain. Yeah. So that it didn't have that much rain. Now the rain didn't even come. And as you can see, the people we put in place to work on weeds, yeah, to work on weeds, kupalilia, they did not do that thing clearly. As you can see, there's so many weeds. That is one of the reasons these things are not doing well. But at least if I was to rate them at a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give this maize a 7. A 7. I can't give this maize a 9. As you can see, they are not. Hey guys, look at these people. What are they doing, guys? They're destroying maize. Now, this one, it is supposed to have at least 2 babies, but as you can see, they are carrying 1 baby, each one baby. So that is the reason I'm giving them a 1. Actually, and these seeds, I don't think we will plant these seeds again. No. They are not doing well. Yeah. These seeds are doing poorly. Very poor. As you can see, guys. So let's not walk around the farm. Let's enter the farm so that at least we can confirm what's happening in the farm, because sometimes you may walk around then, but you can see the top dressing fertilizer did well. Yeah. The maize is so black. In terms of leaves are very, very black. That's one thing I like about top dressing. The nutrients were rich, very rich nutrients, guys. Yeah. So as I was telling you guys, maize after top dressing, it is good to rain again. If it doesn't rain, oh my goodness, it is crazy, guys. It is very, very crazy. You can see. So we needed rain for the last week, but the rain did not come. So these babies of maize, how do we call it? The maize itself, yeah. This is a maize plant, and this is the maize itself. So if the top dressing fertilizer could do well, this could be in a very, very large yield. But now you can see. So let's walk around, see what's happening, guys. Yes, what's happening. These hybrid seeds, this is H26, H626, I think. Yeah, this is 6026 or 6, but we call it 26. This is H26. The seeds, the hybrid seeds of this one, H26. The H24 are the short ones. I think most people plant H24, the short ones. Yeah. So you have to take around the farm, you have to look around, because so many things. Oh no. Now guys, look at this. So this is sure. This means there are a lot happening in the farm. Yeah. You see? You can spot this one. Look. There are a lot happening in this farm. And that's why I always tell you, go to your farm, inspect your farm. Now tell me, where did this one come from? You can see they're still in the bush. The other one is used. This one is empty. Yeah. This one is used. A lot is happening in the farm. So if you don't go check the farm, one day you'll go to the farm and you'll find someone was killed in your farm, and you are not aware, by the way. So that's why I do encourage, when you miss, they do their things. Now it is good for you to go check the farm. It is very nice, and I like it when I go check the farm. Like right now, there is no sun. The sun is down. Yeah, the sun is down, guys. That's why I'm here, because the sun is down. I'm trying to fix my camera so that it doesn't shake. Of late I have realized it is shaking a lot. I don't know what's happening with it. It is shaking. Let me put it in a very, very nice way so that it cannot shake when I hold it like this. No more shaking. Now this side we planted late. On this other side planted so late, so the maize is doing as I told you guys, the maize is doing poorly. Okay, this one we planted 629. Let me show you. Yeah, hybrid 629. You see, this is 629, guys. Hybrid what? Hybrid 629. Yeah, this is 629. Remember, you plant these things according to your farm, latitudes and everything, and soil, type of soil, water retention, everything. One step mistake, they die or they don't grow up. Now on the end of the farm we have what we call 629, guys. Yes, so that is what is going on in the farm. Yeah, I walked away all the way from there. Now here, this small portion where I am right now, this small portion we decided to put cassava. Oh my goodness. And this cassava, guys, it is doing very much poor. Farming is not for the weak. Farming is not easy. Look at this cassava, guys. Oh my goodness. This cassava is doing poorly. This small portion we decided to put cassava. This is how cassava looks like. And it is doing poorly, guys. Yes, cassava is doing poorly. Look. These are the leaves for cassava. If you haven't seen cassava leaves you all buy from the market, this is how the leaves looks like. Yeah? Now this is cassava, guys. Now with cassava, guys, we have two types. Yeah, we have one for cooking, which you can eat after boiling. Yeah, and we have the other one which you need to go to machine, make it flour. Yeah, now after making it flour, that is when you can cook. Now the other one you can only cook maybe something like ugali or porridge or something, but you have to make it flour. If you boil it, the other one which is not for boiling, if you boil it and eat, bro, that is a poison. You will endesha your gari. I mean, you will vomit, at the same time diarrhea. Yeah, so this one is for boiling. If you spot this one, if you are a farmer, you know this one is for boiling. So this one, and we have the red one which is for making flour. Now guys, as I'm in the farm of cassava, actually my camera is shaking today. I don't know what is the problem. My camera is so shaking today. Now let me make it like this so that you can watch this video without struggling. Now with cassava, guys, we have different types in terms of planting. Yeah, we have the hybrid ones, and we have these local breeds. You can see this one is a local breed. So if you plant the hybrid ones, they can take up to 6 months, then it is mature for harvesting. But if you plant the local ones, it takes up to 12 months. Yes, a whole year. That is now when you can harvest. Actually, our cassava farm, it has a lot of weeds. As you can spot, it is not that clean. Yeah, sometimes managing these farms is not easy. Yeah, people say they can manage, but it is not easy. It is not easy. Now, if you plant, that's a house for the people who manage the farm. They live there because sometimes you need security in the farm. You can't let the whole farm alone. One day, for example, when we're harvesting, that now acts like a camp. That is where you can camp while harvesting, or sometimes you can harvest, then keep it there. Okay? Because if you decide to harvest, you can't harvest all of this at once. This is big, bro. You need at least people to stay in the farm for maybe 2 days, 3 days. They stay there. Now, I was talking about cassava. With cassava, guys, if you plant the hybrid seeds, they only take 6 months. Yeah? 6 months, they are good to harvest. But if you put the hybrid ones, like this one are hybrid, yeah? No, this one are not hybrid. This one are local ones, the local seeds. The local seeds we plant, by the way, we plant, how do we call it? A stick. Yeah, let me show you an example. Yeah. Now, you see this stem, the stem of cassava, this one. You take the stem, yeah, then you put in soil. Like if your soil is ready, you put it in soil, and then it develops a new baby, like a new stem. That is now the planting. There's no, I haven't seen, unless the hybrid seeds, but the local plants, we plant, like we use stems, like the way people plant sugarcane. Yeah, that's how we plant cassava. Yeah.